Welcome back. So, in continuing with polynomials, a polynomial whose degree is 1 is called linear polynomial. We defined what a degree of the polynomial is in our earlier video. Okay, you take exponents of the variable in each of the term in a polynomial. The largest of the exponent is called the degree of the polynomial. Okay, so your polynomial, look into each of the terms, observe the exponents, right, in each of the term for the variable. If the variable is x, observe the exponent for x in each of the term. The largest of the exponent, right, for x is called as degree of the polynomial. In the example, x to the power 5 plus x cube plus 100. There are three terms. The variable is x. Observe the exponent of the variable in each of the term. In the first term, the exponent, the value, right, of the exponent for the variable x is 5. In the second term, the value for the exponent, right, of the variable x is 3. And in the third term, which is 100 can be written as 100 x to the power 0. X, anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So 100 x to the power 0. Okay. So for the third term, the exponent's value is 0. So you have the value of exponents as the first term 5, second term 3, third term 0. So which one is the largest number of these three? 5 is the largest number. Hence, degree of this polynomial is equal to 5. Alright. Now, a linear polynomial is one whose degree is 1. Okay. A linear polynomial is a polynomial with degree 1, which means it should be of the form x comma x plus a, where a is any constant, or it can be of the form bx plus c, where b, c are constants. Okay. So a linear polynomial will have a unique 0. Right? Will have a unique 0. What do I mean by that? For a linear polynomial, you will have only one value of x at which the polynomial assumes a value 0. What do I mean by polynomial assuming a value of 0? You substitute the value of x in the polynomial, you get a result 0. Right? How do we prove that? Very, very simple. X plus a. If you put minus a as the value for x, minus a plus a equal to 0. Okay. And there will not be any other value. There will not be any other value of x for which x plus a can be 0. Alright. So to find the value of x at which the expression x plus a becomes 0, all you have to do is put x plus a is equal to 0 and find the value for x. If the polynomial is of the form bx plus c, you put bx plus c is equal to 0 and you will get x is equal to minus c by b. Okay. So the value, right, of x for which the polynomial results into a 0 is called 0 of the polynomial. So a linear polynomial will have a unique 0. The polynomial with the degree 2 is called quadratic polynomial. A polynomial with the degree 2 is called quadratic polynomial. A polynomial with the degree 3 is called cubic polynomial. A polynomial with the degree 3 is called cubic polynomial. Okay. So the constants, I said, the constants are also monomial, right? If you have a number 5, it is a monomial, right? Monomials are polynomials. So such constants are called constant polynomials. Okay. So polynomials whose degree is 0 are called constant polynomials. Conversely, constant polynomials have a degree 0. Why? If it is 5, we can write it as 5x to the power 0. Right? The constant will not have any variable associated with it. So you can write it in the form, instead of writing just 5, you can write it as 5 into x to the power 0. Anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So irrespective of the value of x, x to the power 0 is 1 only. Okay. So in the case of constant polynomial, the largest exponent is 0 only. Hence the degree is 0. Number 0 is called a special purpose polynomial called zero polynomial. Okay. The degree of a zero polynomial is undefined. It is not defined. Okay. Because it doesn't make sense to write 0 into x to the power 0 and say the degree is 0. Okay. Anything multiplied with 0 is 0 only. So 0 is a special purpose polynomial and it is called as zero polynomial. Right? So please remember all these terminologies because we will be using it quite often in our remainder theorem as well as factor theorem. See, these two theorems are the most important theorem in this chapter. Okay. In the case of polynomials, there are few important aspects that we are going to learn, and the most important aspect is remainder theorem and factor theorem. Alright. So zero polynomial is a special purpose polynomial. The degree of the zero polynomial is undefined. Okay. So please wait for my next video. We will explain about remainder theorem. Right. We will discuss in detail how remainder theorem can be useful in solving certain types of problems. Okay. So please wait for my next video. In case if you have any doubts, please feel free to write an email to askmentorguru@gmail.com. See, whatever we are doing, these initiatives are not commercial oriented. Please understand. Okay. These videos that we are uploading is for the benefit of children. Right? If you listen to the video, if you follow the book, you will understand the chapter very well. In case if you still have doubts, we are saying we will solve those doubts without charging anything. All you have to do is shoot out an email to askmentorguru@gmail.com. That's all. With a description of your doubt. You send an email, we will get back to you. Alright. Only when you want a special class for you, you say that, sir, please come online and explain to me in person certain concepts. That is the only time we charge you. If you want detailed keys to exercises, then that is chargeable. If you want sample test papers to be given to you, those are chargeable. But otherwise, these videos are not chargeable. Any doubts that you ask, you can ask 100 doubts. I'm telling you. Right? I am saying detailed key to exercises are chargeable. You ask one question in the exercise, I will not charge you. You might think I am a stupid guy. Right? But we will not charge you because the intention here is not commercial in nature. Only when you want a detailed key, then we have to print out those keys and send it across to you. Hence there is a charge. right? If you want a personal tuition class for you, then that is chargeable. Okay, otherwise you use this video, you keep the book with you. All right, as and when I cover a particular topic, also go through the book, you will understand. I'm guaranteeing you that. Okay, you don't need personalized personal appointments or personal tuitioning. With these videos you will be able to learn, right? In case if you have any doubt, shoot out an email to me and I will answer you back. Those are not chargeable. Okay, so the mail to which you should send your doubts, right? The email ID is askmentorguru@gmail.com. Please remember to subscribe. Please press the bell button. Please share it with your friends, right? Very, very important thing. Whatever we get, we should share to others, right? Please share it with your friends, because this is going to be of good use to everyone. Okay, please wait for my next video. Thank you.